Hello and welcome everyone to Twisted Throne. And I have here a couple of little players. One of them will show up later. First of all, who the fuck controls John?
Me, CW Penny, I do the Johns.
You do the Johns. Who the fuck controls Dion? He's dead. Who the fuck controls Steven?
It's me. It's the Blink. I'm actually not a small player, I'm a very big player.
You're a very big player. And I would like to thank myself for updating the initial map thingy because I like it and I think it's kind of cute. Look at all these people.
Why is there just a shadow boy?
Shadow boy? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Got gold teeth.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Guys, is everything working right?
I see. Blink, I think they're conspiring against us.
Condoriano!
What?
What?
Don't worry, that reference will only make sense to 7 people on this planet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And last session, we had a wonderful little time, by the way. I just noticed I don't have a specific map out. Oh my god, I should have that ready. Give me a hot second.
Hey, chat. Hey, viewers who are watching. While Diamond's doing that, I forgot to introduce myself. Hello, I'm Blue, and I will be your coach GM. And here to balance out Diamond's diamondness, I will be Blue with doing my blueness.
Did you just say hey chat, Blue?
Listen, he was corrupt. He was corrupted. It's fine.
Alright.
He was taken over.
And last session we had a very fun fight where we fought a power couple of gay men. Who doesn't love that? And you guys won, and you were basically like, yeah, I'm gonna set this place on fire or whatever. And you're like, hey, we have 2 Brandos with strand drugs, and John went, with like the Joseph Joestar eyes popping out like, wait a second?
Glad we had same mental.
And I have to zoom in.
I forgot fucking Mr. Rock's name was fucking Slash Rattleland.
That's his name, his real name that his parents gave him. Don't worry about it.
First name you know, if I had the last name Stradlin, I would also name my kid Slash, because that is a badass name.
Yeah, at the moment, Mr. Smiley is doing a first aid kit on Slash, who is, as you guys remember, kind of fucked up. And Dion just is on the cameras, just adjusting himself and just gonna pay attention to the whole thing. How are you guys feeling about this whole schmeal?
Anxiety.
Well,
Just very nervous. John has never done a drug deal in his life. He doesn't know what the fuck he needs to do.
Even is just kind of contemplating.
Oh, ow! Look the rip part from Jeff.
Listen. It's gonna hurt because you were a bit of a dummy and you kind of were a bit reckless, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just a bit of healing.
Okay. Just take it easy so I can explain things. So, alright, you 2 can see those stacks of money over there, right?
Yeah.
Each one is $1,000.
5,000, got it.
Yeah, so the drugs are naturally kind of expensive, but I'm pretty sure we could get like, I don't know, about 20 of them.
20?
20.
20 doses, I assume?
20 syringes. Each one is independent.
Got it.
If you take half a drug, you kind of just puke everything out and doesn't get a stand, really. You gotta take the full thing, yeah. The prices vary all the time because of many issues here and there, but it's, again, usually very manageable. So, yeah, go out there, just you know, grab the drugs. do the deal. If you need to bargain for it a little bit, it's gonna be fine. You guys beat me in a fight. You can handle a drug deal.
Your confidence, Mr. Rock, is very appreciated. However, I am a nervous wreck right now.
Well, listen, John, your real name. Personally, I think that's just a matter of doing it, and if shit goes wrong, calmly extricate yourself from the situation. I don't believe... He kind of puts a hand on his chin. From what I've read from them, these randos don't seem the type to break your nose if you do something wrong, though mostly just, look down on you. More so than they already were.
Dickheads.
I'm not really worried about the randos. I'm more worried about that bodyguard of theirs. It'd be a pain.
Oh, he'll be fine. Just don't piss them off or try to steal the drug or whatever. Just do the deal. He won't do shit.
Yeah, fair.
That easy?
It's that easy. Look, not all drug deals is involved with fights. Fighting in the drug deal is a horrible thing. Not sure if you knew about this, but criminals don't want attention. Most of the time.
Ooh. What if they ask to see the money? I
mean, if you guys want, you can pick, like, they're only leaving here with money, so after you agree on a price, they're gonna walk here and grab it. And to be fair, that guy, the white-haired one, he came in here already. Remember?
Yeah.
He saw it. He probably has an idea. Oh god, he knows how much money we have. Shit, that's bad.
Oh god.
They're gonna have
Listen. The drugs are usually about, the price calculations, they're usually about, cost $100, correct?
No, I think it was 600 because of some problems they had recently.
Right.
There was a time it was like around 100, but then it got much more expensive. But manageable.
Yeah, manageable.
Manageable.
Alright. It will be okay if the two of us walk out there, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's honestly better if you have someone with you. There are 3 of them, there's 2 of you. It kind of is a little bit of show, like, yeah, no, we have men. You want us to send someone with you? Well, I guess except for that blonde guy.
Yeah, he'll be on.
Yeah, Dion's going to be busy.
Do you want one of my men with you? Just, emotional backup, I guess.
No.
What's the chance of it getting ugly?
It depends on you entirely. They definitely just want to make the deal. Probably. I don't know why the randos would come here. I don't know, that's weird. I don't know.
Maybe they're hard on cash. Unlikely, though.
Yeah, I think me and Stephen will be just fine.
Alright then. If you need anything, kind of just... If it seems like it's gonna get real ugly, just call off the deal, I guess. It would suck, because I did had to use a few trusts and friends to get this, but whatever. You're the boss, you do whatever you want.
John looks a bit worried at that idea. Like, falling off the deal given what he's been describing in these characters, basically. Think about that.
Yeah, go get him, Tigers, or something.
It's alright with you, John. I think I'll take the lead on this one. Are we gonna want disguises?
I'm going to wear a disguise. I don't want them to see my face.
Fair.
We've got, well,
yeah,
if you...
right.
Blue?
Say again? Sorry?
Addressing you.
Oh, sorry, what was the question?
Damn.
Jeff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Jeff.
You got any spares with those masks?
Let me check.
By the way, just so everyone know, including the GM, these are supposed to be like metal lockers or something. So like there could be stuff here nondescript that discos need. that I don't know about because I'm a GM, but like I don't know everything. Bite me.
Yeah. I mean, for my part, I do still have my wrappings and glasses, so that's probably will do.
Thank
Oh.
you.
He hands you 2 masks, one and one extra if you need it.
John puts on the mask, thinks for a moment, puts glasses on but over the mask.
Jeff gives you thumbs up.
Steven's going to
He
walk
returns
over
it.
to this locker, deposit his glasses, jacket, and necklace into it. Put on the mask, and then put his hair into let's say a ponytail.
Alright. You can change the haircut if you want, I guess, just so it's different.
Yeah.
I kind of looks up. John's gonna actually look at Steven, just like, what do you want me to do when we get out there? Here's the one making the deal. I'll do anything you need to really make this go over smoothly.
I mean, if all goes right, all you should need to do is just stand back and look scary, I guess.
You say that, and John shrinks.
Oh, come on, you'll do great.
I'm terrible.
Look, you two be alright, just look, the Steven one seems more, I guess, socially apt. So, like, he do the talking, you just try to look dangerous or whatever. Ow! My arm! Jesus!
I love
Okay,
the small-
and it is set.
I love the small as soon as you go, Steven seems more socially apt.
If I'm ever real, the most socially out of character to pull back the wool from our eyes, the mostly adept character is currently not allowed to be here because Brando's in front of other Brando's like putting 2 opposing dogs in front of each other.
Yeah, the most socially apt person is the literal super empath, has to stay in the other room.
Yeah, it's so funny. Mr. Smiley, would you kindly roll 1d6 plus brain so you can use your medkit on your man?
Okie dokie.
So
Sure.
heal Mr. Rock.
Yeah.
I was gonna call him
Yes,
Mr. Stradlin, but I'm never gonna do that again.
Yeah, it's alright.
He has some HP back. He's gonna be healing him throughout the deal. It's not one and done. He's still working on it. Well, I guess go out there. Get him. Get them
Yeah,
drugs.
get him, boss.
Woo!
Alright.
Ow.
Yeah, go get him. They say that? Yeah, go get him, boss.
Boss? Boss?
Yep, on it.
Boss?
Just starts walking behind you. Like, John starts practicing a few, like, pose he thinks is intimidating. Thinks of the one time he's ever been, like, truly scared of a bodyguard. Just starts crossing his arms. I'll probably do.
Yeah, if you want some tips, just cross your arms or put your hands in your pockets. Maybe lean against something, and I think it's a good idea. Don't bring out your stand unless I do first.
I hopefully won't have to use it.
Yep.
I don't think I have to say this, but like, well, actually, I'm gonna ask this. Are you gonna go out there as what'd you call yourself during the fight? Van Richthofen? What'd you say?
Van Halen just sort of came up with it.
Maybe don't be as loud as Van Halen was.
Yeah, I'll be a bit more methodical.
Okay. I trust you, Stephen. I trust you. John still, although he clearly does have the trust, he's just like, oh, everything's gonna go wrong.
Right. Well, hopefully this doesn't go horribly.
Alright.
You guys walk out and open doors, and wow, it's already gotten better since the start, but Now that you're fully outside of that disco, you can feel quote-unquote fresh air, as fresh as it can get. And Jesus, it's so much better than all that fucking smell of weed that was still left over. Ah, fuck.
John almost treating Steven like royalty, just like almost kind of like stands a little bit in front, kind of leading him like, oh, beware, oh. Acting like a knight to a princess right now.
Took you too long enough, says the blonde little girl.
Oh, sister, don't give them too much trouble. I'm sure they were having a mighty fine struggle with that little fun dream theater they were having, it seems. The bodyguard behind them. Adverse to the advice given, he in fact does not have his arms crossed or is leaning against his truck conspicuously. He's on his phone, looks up at you guys, gives a polite wave, looks back down.
John gets mixed signals.
Yeah, I do apologize for the delay. It ran longer than expected.
Who are you two? The girl kind of just squints behind her glasses and hair at the two of you. You're not the Smiles or the Stone guy. Whatever, Stoner?
Yes. As said before, there is a dream theater, which means management has shifted a little.
This young Brando, whose smile seems to never leave his face and also never really touch his eyes, just simply goes, "Oh, novel."
John, for his part, just kind of stands there leaning up against this crate as he was instructed. He does not talk because he thinks the moment anyone will hear his voice will think he's not intimidating anymore.
This... Oh my goodness. Manners, there's something that we have very much disregarded. It would be rude not to introduce oneself, don't you agree?
I suppose.
Yes, of course. So why don't you two introduce yourself?
Panic. Panic behind mask, but panic still.
The name's Ozzy, and this is my bodyguard, I suppose.
Gives like one of those like subtle head salutes and just like doing the deepest voice he can. Mr. Shades.
Ah, I see. He nods his head. He hasn't introduced himself yet.
John will make no note of it.
The bodyguard kind of leans up. Hi. Oh, please be quiet. You're not necessary here. Alright then.
Mr. Shades is gonna look at the bodyguard sympathetically. I don't know if he can tell that, but there is genuine sympathy.
You can't tell if you can tell that.
You can't tell. He does give you a shrug like, it is what it is. It's a living.
So you two gonna keep your faces hidden? Did you fall off a truck with it on the asphalt, or just hiding it?
I would prefer to keep that matter more disclosed, and besides, it's not really important to our deal.
I suppose not. It is just... Well, while it is a bit rude, I can also see it being a bit cowardly, but hey... Stretch his hands. Not many people can be as brave as us when coming into such a dangerous and lowbrow place as this. I will let you know my name. Dialon.
Deal.
Just like kind of nods up that, like, pleasure.
Looks at you. Oh, I don't think oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was talking to both of you. Looks back at Ozzy.
Here's that makes notes. Someone, damn, John didn't think he was adding to his shit list today.
Dear sister, have you introduced yourself?
I'm Diora.
Right then.
And this right here is our bodyguard. He points at the bodyguard. Hi, yeah, my name's... Oh, I didn't ask for your name. Turns back to you all. Fucking randos. Fucking randos.
Once again, look from Mr. Shades, just like, please get my psychic kinetic message of I'm sorry.
Well, he kind of sits there, one leg crossed over the other. What can I do for you today, dear customers?
Well, I'm sure you already know what we're in the market for. However, I assume you aren't exactly clear on the amount.
Oh? Alright then. How much specifically would you like?
20 syringes.
Oh, 20. Big spender. He takes out a calculator, types some stuff in. 20 by the price. He slides it over to you all. Do you look down at it?
Yeah.
$120,000.
Funny.
John will say nothing, but assumes Steven notices the discrepancy.
Real funny. What's your
Oh.
actual price?
You take me for a jester, my friend. You take me for a little jokester? No. Did you not get the memo? Oh, of course. You two were just butting heads in there not too long ago. Maybe you got a bit of brain damage. He slides a hand over to the box, reaches across, leaning over, looking down up at you. The price has changed a bit. No longer at 600. Add a single zero. You'll find 6,000 times 20 is that price exactly.
Just like,
See, why is the price changed so suddenly then?
Oh! Woe is me for our story. A change in product quality. Simply put, there's been a bit of a difference between the old stuff and the new stuff. So a change in price is right. I will be oh so gracious in answering any of your oh so unimportant questions.
John's
Okay.
gonna actually make a mental note of change in quality.
Alright then. You still got the old stuff? Don't care much for quality.
Sorry.
Poor people. She straight up says that.
Diallo nods in agreement. Well,
Out of character, y'all are making it really hard for me to stay in character and not want to just murder these things.
good. That's the
Right?
point. That's the point. They're
Brandos,
Brandos. That's the
baby.
point. You realize now why Dion is one of the good ones.
I have met 2 Brandos in my lifetime, and those Brandos were wonderful to me.
They are the exception, not the norm. Anyway, Diallo goes, No, I'm so sorry, but this is what we have. If you doubt the quality, shame. Shakes his head, not even gonna ask a question. You get the feeling this guy loves explaining things to people.
Well, in that case, if you don't have what we're looking for, then I guess you aren't wanting our money. Simple as that.
Now, we completely understand. You're new to this block, looks you in the eyes, Aussie, behind the mask. Not on our level yet, are you? That's a shame. Quite a shame. But we would be remiss if we did not take the chance to show our noblesse oblige, no? Noblesse oblige. My favorite 2 words. We would be happy to give you a bit of a deal. Diora, if you could give the proposition.
Alright. we're here to offer not just the drugs, I guess, but for you people, an offer. Let's just say... God, I blanked out the word. Fuck! No!
Remember, I curse you with remember.
Let me see the word. So like, while we are here, to offer you essentially, God, why did he blank out?
Imitation.
Do 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 do.
Oh no! No, I'm gonna find a word. Give me a hot second.
Okay.
So
I'll
about the
remember.
Mets.
We're here.
Oh man, I love the Mets, says the bodyguard in the back.
The other's like,
I fucking love the Mets.
the other's just like, we're here to offer, essentially, how can I put this? A sponsorship. We are from a group called the Upper Class, and we're planning on branching out to this region, this island, I guess. And if you take the sponsorship, well, we can get a bunch of upgrades, an income of money, and stand drugs, you know, without the pricing, so you can get more people on our side. You get money, lots of money, and you work for us, and you live a good old jolly life for as long as you're obeying orders and etc. And hey, I guess we have the option of, if you want to leave, you can leave, just never fucking mess with us again, and there's no consequences.
Sorry, but I didn't come here for a job interview. I came here for drugs. And if you're not gonna give me them, then I could care less about your offer.
You feel an immense amount of satisfaction at those words. Leave your mouth behind.
It's less of a job and more of a sponsorship, but if you're going to be cowards about it, please. But I'll just have you know, he lifts up one of the syringes. This stuff's the real deal. Do you really think you'll be able to keep your organization up? How many,
as he's holding that up, can John inspect that syringe to see if it looks like the one he took?
Sure.
You look at the syringe, John, and it looks... Roll brains to see if you spot any difference yourself.
I will roll Diallo's brains. His big brain. Don't worry.
I hope he has a 2.
Man's a walking bimbo. I don't believe he has any brains.
He's got a lot of bravery. But he is stupid. I can tell behind those eyes.
Blue, since you're contesting this, you decide what happens if you win.
Alright.
You lost.
I got it. Yeah, as you're looking at it. How do I put it? You've taken one of these drugs before, right?
Indeed.
Like, you kind of get, like... The best way I could put it is that it looks a lot like similar, but it looks like... It's like when you're looking at moonshine and it's like when you're looking at... When alcohol is being distilled, there are different ways you can distill it. There are different ways it can be refined. It looks like the one you got was more generalized. This seems more specialized. Like, not necessarily it's better, just it's more min-maxed, more specialized in a certain way.
Yeah, the most...
Use that.
The biggest characteristic you notice that you can try to pull out of your memory is that this one seems to be on a lighter tone of color, ever so slightly.
Sees that thought in his head. You didn't make that, did you, Doctor? That's all I want to really inspect. I will be satisfied for that.
Like I said, and y'all continues. How many stand users are in your group? Adding on Mr. Smiley and Mr. Rock, and the two of you, 4, 5, 6 maybe tops? He gestures to the rest of the syringes. Do you really think you could handle an army of withstand users with just 6?
First of all, bold assumption. Second of all, could care less about having stands or not. Not the part that matters.
Steven?
Yeah?
Roll me bravery.
Oh, okay.
I need to look up his sheet real quick.
Please tell me you hit a sore spot. Please tell me.
We'll see.
Give this man the big pain, Steven.
You escalate.
Oh, nice.
What do you mean by this?
Stephen, as you
Yeah?
assert this fact that you don't really care if you have a stand or not, a look of shock crosses his eyes like, wait, what? Like, he cannot comprehend that. It's like, you input into a computer 2 + 2 = 5. It is not only a damage to... It is a... He tries to get back to himself, but it's like... Come on, you gotta be joking here, right? Stands are everything in this world. It's a form of power. You can't really be serious about tackling along this road without respecting it, right?
Listen, stands are nice and all. They're a nice little perk that some people have, but they're not necessary by any means.
Let me change the music real quick.
You see,
Oh,
the other
boy.
gets impatient and she's like, "We have 6 drugs at the moment. All of them a special batch. How much we talking you can give us?" She stands up and kind of puts her hand on the table, kind of a, not a soft, but kind of a slap, a little bit. Not loud, but firm.
Is that for 6 syringes or 6 batches, just to
6
clarify?
syringes. One stand user is a whole of difference. You should know that.
If you're only talking 6 syringes, that's... let's say... $4,000.
Come on, that's not even the price of one syringe.
Like I said...
Kind of rolls his head in the back, almost tauntingly.
The price I was walking in here expecting was about $600. That's... the deal that I just offered you is more than what I was expecting to pay for only 6 syringes. And besides, like I said, I don't need them. In my opinion, making a last-ditch offer like this seems a bit desperate to me. That's all.
You see the other eye twitch, like the eye that you can see, like, she's pissed about this.
Dial stands up for a moment. As opposed to his sister, he lightly puts a hand on the table and looks at you, trying to meet your eyes. Like, for the first time, it's not like he's looking at you down at you like he's already won. For the first time, it feels like he's looking at you and thinking, how do I beat this person? It's almost like you've gotten his attention in a weird way. Oh. That's the game you want to play, of what you expect. But come now, that wouldn't be fair, especially to a non-member, a non-intern of the upper class of all things. Maybe I could do 1 syringe for 4,000, but all 6? Now that's just highway robbery. Doesn't matter what you expect, it matters what we offer.
John's actually gonna get up. Gonna slightly push on Steven's shoulder, almost as if hey, I need to whisper you something.
Yeah.
Gets in his ear real close, so the others can't hear. He's still gonna do the voice just in case they try to listen. No.
Giallo goes over to his sister to whisper something.
Now, listen here, Ozzy. I looked at those things. Those aren't any normal stand drugs. They're not lying about the quality. Something about them feels different. More potent in certain ways. I don't know what.
Gotcha.
Take in consideration when you're making this deal, alright?
Got it. I wouldn't be too worried. We got him on the ropes already. They're copying us.
As you wish, boss. He loudly exclaims, as you wish, boss. Goes back to the station.
Diallo's still whispering to his sister. He's taking longer. Is it an act, or maybe it's just an action to annoy you? You're not completely sure yet. After he gets a response, he sits back down. Alright then. Kind of. It's weird.
I sent her
Yeah.
whisper back to you. As she whispers, she looks at the both of you, meeting eye to eye, and then sits back down with her arms crossed, kind of just watching at this point.
Diallo for sure looks back. Well then, if this is how it's gonna be, let's negotiate, no?
Alright. What's your offer then?
Well, obviously, we're not gonna be so... There is... Dear Ozzy, dear sweet, sweet, small Ozzy, there needs to be a line, you know, between responsibility and graciousness and noblesse oblige. So, I'm so sorry that we can't do better than just one syringe for around, say, 8,000?
You know, funny you say that, because as I recall earlier, you were basically saying that I could get one syringe for half of that.
I did, didn't I? Fun, no? He smiles at you.
Yeah, it's some kind of fun. More funny than anything.
As I said before, dear Ozzy, I am no jester, no jokester, no clown for the masses. I say what I say, and you say what you say in response.
Well, in any case, you already know my story, and you already know I really don't need these. They're a nice thing to have, as I've said before. But as far as I'm concerned, you're just trying to make me a deal so that you can get my money, and that I can get as little as possible. So how about 3 for 450?
450,000, I would imagine.
Of course.
This is such a misunderstanding, such a trouble. Maybe instead 2 for 750,000. That's a much better deal, no?
Well, if you keep up pricing like that, then...
But dear sweet Ozzy, can't you see I've gone down? 2 syringes, $7,500, no? That's such a steal! It's not even the price of the other second. It's almost a buy one get one free, no?
Man really trying to go, now's your chance to be a big shot.
Motherfucker, I knew it.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, this is just sort of a money-making scheme, almost. I understand that this isn't a average interaction between two law-abiding citizens by any means. There is no such thing as a set price for the market. So, I'll make you a final offer. That's as high and as low as I'm willing to go, and I want you to know that. 2 syringes, $5,000.
He gets up, slams a hand on the table. You don't seem to realize something. I've been being nice. Don't you remember? Our good friend over here. Oh, I finally get to say our dear friend bodyguard guy. He just turns his back,
I
donks his
I
head
will-
on the truck.
I will make this note as soon as he makes like the big slamming thing and starts acting threatening. John gets up and stands his full height.
Our dear friend bodyguard guy. He smiles, threatening. Already went to the back room, no? We know your maximum is 6,000. 2 syringes, 6,000. It's a deal. You get 2, and it's quite literally buy one, get one free.
Wait, did he say 6,000?
Yeah.
He did.
Wait.
Yeah, your max
Wait.
is $6,000.
Wait, I
There was
thought your
only
max
5
was
plates of
5,000.
money.
There's only 5 stacks of money.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Don't worry, Blue. Don't worry,
Bodyguard
Blue.
guy.
Don't
He
worry,
lied.
Blue. Don't worry, Blue.
Bodyguard guy.
Don't worry, Blue. This is part of my plan. It's alright.
Secret hidden 5th stack of money.
Alright. Trust in the Diamond War. Trust in the Diamond War. Let's
Don't
keep going.
worry, it makes sense.
John kind of looks at
You-
Mr. Ozzy.
You really think that we would just have all our money lying around like that?
He sweats for a moment, thinks. How do I know your practices? I don't come down to the lower class so often. But
Yeah, well,
that sweat market,
maybe if you did, you would know that people down here, unlike you, don't flaunt money wherever they can.
the guy back here is turned around. Now he's actually leaning up, arms crossed.
Deoda stands up and is like, the previous owners of this shithole were already preparing for this deal. And if that fucker said there that he saw money, you got money lying around.
I'm not denying that we do. I'm just saying, the claim that you're making is false.
She looks back at the bodyguard guy.
Hey, he kind of looks over. That same smile on his face. Hey, come on. What do you think? I said I guessed around 6,000. I'm a professional, you know. Old John Preston. But a guess is a guess. And who knows? My eyesight may be getting pretty dim. He says with a tone that says he knows for a fact he counted right. He just hates these two.
John looks and he cannot see it, but John has so much respect for this fellow John.
Yellow, we are getting someone else after this.
Agreed.
She sits
well,
down,
we'll turn to
crossing
Ray.
arms, and like she's doing a puffy face. Actually,
Pouty.
pouty.
As the Brandos turn around, Preston fist pumps. Fuck yeah, plan worked.
Looks at Preston, gives a subtle nod to see if he notices.
He has eyes closed, but he gives you a 2-finger salute.
I love how these two are in the middle of a drug deal, and this guy gives so little of a shit. He decides to fuck up both parties in a way, especially
he
the
was
Brandos.
Diamond. He was hired to protect them, not to be a good negotiator.
Listen, I respect this guy so much, even if he is messing with us.
Great.
Diallo. Steven.
Yeah.
I want you to clinch the deal to give me a bravery roll against Diallo again.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm going to resolve that.
Okie dokie.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to resolve that too.
You only have Oh, how many resolve had left? I don't remember.
This is really important, though.
Well, that's fine.
Hey,
Clash.
Steven.
Clash.
you escalate.
I will say
Come on.
that was not GM ruled.
That was not GM ruled.
Yeah, you escalate. My mistake. I'm
Indeed.
just very hyped right now. I didn't expect it to go this way. This is
Understandable.
fun.
Yeah!
There we go.
That's what you want to see.
You see it in that moment. This entire time, he thought he'd already won. The moment you stepped in, he thought he would get 2 results. Either you would step in, get nothing, or would you follow his game? But in this moment, you flip the table. He kind of sits back down. Fine. I guess. Frustration, agitation, a bit of a pout. Kind of like a sister, but a bit more venom in it. I'll go back. I'll be gracious. You fucking lower class can't even afford the... Fine. Your final offer. 5,000 for 2. And Steven. Right here, right now, you've seen it. You won the negotiation. You made him go back on what his offer.
Good doing business with you. Steven steps forward and offers a hand to shake.
He looks down at it. He reaches forward. And then grabs your arm, pulls in real close, gets up in your business.
You do that, John steps forward.
Deanna
Tell
steps
me.
forward and looks at John.
Tell me, is your name really Ozzy? 'Cause, he looks at you. This isn't an expression of someone who's satisfied with the outcome. It's been real fun, you know. Haven't got my heart beating like this in a while. Is your name really Ozzy? 'Cause I'm interested. A Brando doesn't take anything lying down. I hope we can negotiate again, Ozzy.
Deanna looks at Deal like, and her eyes say, "Did you want to word it that way? Are you sure you wanted to word it that way? That sounds so sexual," but she doesn't say it. She doesn't say it at all.
tension is in the air, everyone can feel it.
You look at Diallo, you realize he doesn't sense that at all. He thinks, "Oh yes, I'm being intimidating and cool right now." Absolutely oblivious.
Well, sorry to say, lover boy, but the nature of my real name doesn't really concern this deal. So, now that it's concluded, you can get the payment, and we can get the product.
Preston, she snaps her fingers. Go get the fucking money.
Alrighty, right.
Deanna picks 4, it's like 6, right? She picks 4 of the syringes and shoves them back into the box. And, she's gonna wait for Preston to go back to give you the other 2.
Yeah. If you want to group up the money with Preston or everything, that's fine. But Diallo right now is just looking Ozzy right in the eyes, like,
Ozzy, John's actually gonna look. Hey, I wanna, Will Springer's here. I wanna go talk to that guy. It would be alright if I split off for just a second.
Stephen wordlessly gives a nod and, puts a small, hand signal that just... You can summarize as, yeah, go do it.
Alright. I'll be out in just a sec.
As John leaves, Diallo stands back up as GR collects the syringes, letting you go finally. Oh. Remember what you said earlier. Stands are just a bonus, not something you need. He looks down at you again. But this time it's not looking down at you, no. He's looking at you. Like he's found something he wants to crush and make it realize that they had no right to step up to him like that. I wonder how long you'll be able to keep those words before you come crawling back and realize you're wrong.
Yeah. Stop me. And stop me if this is too personal. Are you a stand user?
He doesn't say anything. But that expression, You have a solid guess. Not at all.
The funny thing, your answer doesn't really matter to me. It only changes how much I really respect your position, if I'm being completely honest. Personally, I didn't need a stand to get to this point. So,
Yoda looks at you. Did you beat both of them without a stand?
well, not alone,
Hmm. Dial
but
looks.
I sure as hell wasn't using one.
Well, from one person who got to his position without the help of stands. I had my name, yeah. But us, puts an arm around his sister, pulls her in close. We're taking on the world together. We've got this far without a stand. We just know with what's out there and what the other Brandos are like, it'd be suicide not to have one.
Well,
So go ahead. You go on.
if you really are non-stand users, then I'll have you know, I do respect you more than when I was entering this meeting.
Ozzy, I hate that I say that I feel the exact same way.
Likewise.
Go enjoy your long walk off a short pier.
Meanwhile, sorry.
No, you go.
Minor word miscalculation. You lose, Diolo.
I will, thank you. I hear it's a great time of year to be swimming.
Meanwhile, inside over there, just so we can go on.
Mr. Shades walks in, looks at Mr. Preston.
Do you come from... Oh, yo. He doesn't turn his back from you as he's walking forward a bit. Ah, man. Did you really rough up the two here? Heard they're pretty okay stand users.
They
good
were
thing,
strong,
yeah.
but we surmounted them, yes.
Nice, nice. Real fun thing, your, pal there said. Your, turns his head over shoulder as he's collecting the money. Your charge said.
It seems like you're dealing with the charge more than I am. Two seem like a handful.
Yeah, it's more just like side work, you know? Job between jobs.
Yeah. Now, forgive me, am I allowed to call you by first name? I don't want to be too formal.
I don't give a shit. Go ahead.
Alright. John. He says it, and for him it feels weird, but he does. Obviously, this man would not know why.
Oh god!
Oh, giant briefcase! My stand! Giant briefcase!
Giant. I need to ask you. You know what the Brandos are like. Why'd you lie?
It's because I know what the Brandos are like. He gets it up. Tell me, what do you know about the Brandos?
Limited knowledge, I'll admit, but I have heard quite the venom being about that company for the past few weeks or so, since I've been active.
Oh yeah, the company. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Brando name as a whole.
Can't see it, and notices he can't see it, so he's like, my eyebrows raised, continue.
Oh. Diora. They're not from here, they're from overseas. Scratches his chin. The Brando name is like a goddamn virus. Wherever struggles lie, wherever there's a profit to be made, wherever there's power to be gained, you can find at least one Brando kicking around. He begins shoveling the cash into his briefcase. If I had to guess, man, there's at least like 3, 4, maybe 5 on every single country in the world. Maybe even more. All loosely connected, all organized. But most of the time, I'd say about 95% of the time, They're a rat bastard who's on top of a big company.
Oh, family crime network is what you're describing.
I don't even know if it's a family at this point. It's more like just a name. Jeez.
At all.
1 second. By the way, puts hand on your shoulder. Got a question for you.
Yeah.
Who was that Brando you were with? Last session, he was in this room, and he is quite perceptive.
Doesn't really matter to you. They're tossing you to the wayside already.
Oh, tossing me, yeah, I am so glad for that. They were the most annoying job I've had for the past few weeks. I'm just worried, you know? Staying.
Now, hear me when I say this, John. You said 95% were the bastards. He's part of the 5%, trust me.
He lets out a whistle. Lucky for you then. Keep a hand on him. It's honestly kind of bitter to say it, but the 5% either go out quick, or they have the most ambition of all.
Trust you me. Depending on how me and his relationship carries out, I'd wish to see that light still shining by the end of this.
Oh, just one more thing.
Yeah, oh yeah? Starts walking alongside him.
You wouldn't happen to know a young lady with pinkish hair, missing an eye from time to time, uses 2 guns?
Thanks. Was just like, who does that? Oh wait, that's Killer. Oh wait, that's Killer. Not off the top of my head. Why?
Oh, I'm her teacher. Taught her everything she knows, and some things I didn't.
Before you walk out the door, John actually stops you. That'd be safe. Yeah, I know her.
Ah, damn. Honestly, glad to hear she's okay. I'm just wondering.
She's dealing with some issues right now, but she's safe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Assassin life can be tough, you know?
Indeed, from what I can tell. This is already a headache enough. I can only imagine the kind of business deals we have to do over a man's life.
Yep. Don't worry too much, though. Diallo and Diora. Relatively small time. Still nothing to be trifled with, though. Like I said.
You're gonna take forever? You can hear the shout.
We continue to whisper.
They're nothing to be trifled with. But just trifle bit enough just so you can annoy them. It's real fun. Especially when you have to watch over them for the past few weeks.
Oh, trust me, I've gotten thorough amount of enjoyment of their conversation with Mr. Ozzy.
Also, holy shit, is that a free gun? Nice. He just takes it.
He looks at that, was gonna be like, wait, that's probably our... And he goes, no, I have stolen 3 guns in the past few weeks. I am not going to criticize anyone on that.
Lucky stolen revolver.
Hey,
Lucky day.
Can I, GMs? Can I make a very influential D6 roll very quickly?
Okay, what is it about?
Yeah.
And roll it.
There are 4 bullets in that gun. Use them wisely.
Oh, yes, 4. Mista's lucky number.
Don't you mean John Preston's lucky number?
Oh, yeah, I love 4. It's the best number ever. Will you shut up about 4? It's a fucking sucky number. I am so happy I'm never working with you two again.
Just, I don't know, get in the car.
Yeah. He hops in the back, puts the stuff away. Crawls. I am so thankful we have 2 separate cars so I don't gotta ride with you.
Go fuck yourself, I just take the money to the place.
Yeah.
Nod to Preston as he gets in his truck.
He begins to walk.
Oh,
One more
funny!
thing.
Someone happens to join as this person.
Diallo
Good
says,
idea,
"What?"
great timing.
Yeah, perfect timing. Diallo says, "Oh, hello."
Hey?
Diallo as he.
Oh, perfect
No.
timing! Oh my god, Shade. You just saw the
Yeah,
whole
that's what I
deal
was
go
counting
down.
on.
Don't worry about it.
Please say your words.
Let it be
Diallo.
known it can go down.
Diallo as he's leaving stops for a minute. Hey, he lolls his head over. So rude of me to. Nah, I'm fucking rude right now. So I didn't ask earlier, but I'm curious now. What's the up-and-coming gang that beat the Misters? What's their name?
Well, apologies.
John's looking like
to
say anything but the real one.
Apologies to say, but at the moment, it is none of your concern. Steven is going to take the syringes and start leaving.
Alright.
Diallo walks away, gets in the car.
Diallo
Fuck! They had the last word.
Yeah. Salute to John Preston as we walk away.